Welcome to Key Travels. My name is Amber Key, and I like to share with you videos that will highlight different events and things that you can do while you are in San Antonio. Whether you are a visitor or a local like me and you're just trying to discover something new to do in your own city. Well, this video is going to focus on what's happening in San Antonio for this weekend. So this will be for February 6th, 7th, and 8th. And this is going to talk about all the different things that you can do while you are here in San Antonio. Now, everything I talk about will be listed in the description down below. So if you are interested in anything that I mention, just hop on into the description below and take a look and see what I have. Will have it listed in the order that I talk about, and just click on that link to get more information. Now, to kick off, we have the stock show and rodeo that is coming to town, which is something that San Antonio loves. We love our rodeo. We love fiesta. We love to party. Let's just say we love to celebrate things. And so we're going to be celebrating the rodeo. And to kick that off, there's going to be a 5-mile run or walk. If you're not into running, you can also walk as well. So you can sign up to participate if that sounds like something you'd like to do. They sign up for that at 9 a.m. I do believe it is. Let me double check on that. Yes, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. So the sign-ups for that, you go and it starts at 9 a.m. You can go online and register for that if you want to participate. Or if you just want to, cheer on another runner or a walker, you can stand on the sidelines and do that too, which sounds more my speed, cheering someone on, because I'm not about to do that. Your girl is not about to participate in a 5-mile run or a walk for that matter. That is definitely not my speed. It's not something your girl is into. I'm not going to be doing that for sure and for certain. But if that sounds like something you'd like to do, make sure you go and sign up for that. And then afterwards, over at the Market Square, the historic Market Square, there's going to be a cook-off. So this is going to be a Vaquero cook-off. It is where they're going to have teams that are competing for the title of Grand Champion. And there's going to be foods like chili and menudo and arzo con pollo. And so it definitely sounds like it would be a delicious time. And all of this, by the way, this is a free event for you to go and attend. And if you have not been to the historic Market Square, you need to check it out. It is like stepping back in time. This is going to be like going back to the 1800s. The historic Market Square is the oldest Mexican market in actually the United States. So you should go and check that out. There's a lot of great shops and everything. And what better time to go than when there's like something going on, like a festival or something then it's even more vibrant and there's live music going on. And here you're going to have the food and everything. So you definitely need to go to check that out and get a little bit of taste of San Antonio. This is a great way to get that taste of San Antonio. Now, in addition to that, afterwards, starting at 10:55 a.m., there's going to be a parade. And this is going to be the Cattle Drive Parade. So it's going to start off with the Longhorns coming down right down Houston Street. So you can go and watch that, get a nice spot along Houston Street so you can see the cattle being driven in. They're going to go all the way down to where the Alamo is. So they're going to be starting kind of like over by Legacy Park-ish in that area, which is just past the Market Square. And they're going to go all the way down Houston Street, all the way to where the Alamo is. So if you love parades like I love parades, don't ask me why. I've always loved parades. And so if you are interested in that, go do that. There's also going to be horses as well. And there's going to be wagons, some official wagons or authentic wagons. And then there's going to be different heritage groups as well. Now, speaking of Texas Heritage, the inaugural Texas Heritage Festival is going to be held over at the Pearl. So this is going to be from 3 to 9 p.m. And so if you are interested in going to that, or from 3 to 7 p.m. rather, there's going to be unique food, and there's going to be different Vaquero skill demonstrations. So if you would have went earlier to the cook-off, well, this is gonna there's gonna be some demonstrations to show you kind of how to cook these different, you know, traditional dishes, which is definitely a huge part of Texas heritage. And then there's also going to be live music there as well. And again, this is a free event for families to attend, so I highly would recommend, you know, checking that out. You can do a full day right there downtown celebrating Texas heritage. I also want to throw out there that recently the Texas Cultures of Institute has opened up right there on what street is it on? Travis Street, but not Travis Street. It turns into I forget the name of the street, but it's going to be down in the description below, so check that out, because I forget. I know it's like Travis Street, then it turns into another street, but I always forget what that street it turns into. But the Texas Institute of Cultures, it used to be located over by the Tower of America, and now it's located right there downtown. So maybe after you watch the parade, you know, maybe possibly go over there and check that out before you head over to the Pearl to do that. I would suggest doing that and just have a whole day of Texas heritage, which, you know, I would love to do this, but I have bigger plans on Saturday, which I will talk about later in this video. Also, if you're looking for something that's a little bit different, so if you're looking for something that has a little spooky twist to it, over at the Black Swan Inn, they're going to have a paranormal and ghost tour where you can do at the Black Swan Inn. Now, this is $60 a person, and this is from 10:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. And they will take you through, you know, the area. This is a, you know, historic home, has tons of folklore and everything that is attached to it. So if that sounds like something that would be an interest to you, go check that out. Have a little bit of spooky. That would be a great way to end your evening. Now, also over at the Majestic. So this is downtown, located at the Majestic on February 7th. So this is Saturday at 7 p.m. You can go see George Lopez live. And now a lot of people have seen him on TV. So he is a comedian. He's in a lot of movies and TV shows as well. He is hilarious. So maybe, you know, see if you can snag some tickets and go see him. Now, for so again, something a little different. Bring your yoga mat. If you are into yoga, bring your yoga mat, bring your camera, and you can also bring your little pooch. So if you have a dog, you can bring your dog with you. Over at Hops and Hounds, they have a fun-filled session of outdoor goat yoga. So yeah, goat yoga. I said that. Goats are so adorable. So yes, head to Hops and Hounds, grab your yoga mat, and do some yoga with having some goats, some little baby goats with you. It's definitely would be something very interesting. So go check that out. You'll have a great time, especially if you are a fan of goats and if you are a fan of yoga. Also, you can get a drink ticket as well. So yoga and a drink ticket is $25, and a yoga drink ticket and a brand new mat. So if you don't have a mat and you need a mat, you can get a ticket for yoga and the drink and the new mat for $35. Now, this is from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if that sounds like something that would interest you, definitely check that out. Now, also for a Galentine's celebration. So Valentine's Day is coming up. So if you're wanting to go and celebrate with the girls or just have a good date night, go to Love Bites. So this is actually a drag show that is for the girls, and there's going to be cocktails, and it's a really good after dark fun. This is going to be on February 7th at High Praise. So go check that out. It sounds like it would be an absolute blast. Go check that out and have a lot of fun. And that is at 7 p.m. and tickets are $45 for that. Now, for Mardi Gras time. In addition to rodeo, we have Mardi Gras that is coming up. Now, of course, Mardi Gras, a lot of people associate that with New Orleans, but you know, Mardi Gras is celebrated actually all over the country, and San Antonio, we also like to celebrate Mardi Gras as well. Maybe not quite as big as New Orleans does with all the big parades and everything. However, we do still have Mardi Gras, so you can experience the magic of Mardi Gras in Seguin. So there's going now. Seguin is not too far of a drive from San Antonio, and they're going to have a festival there. So you can, they're going to have a day of festivities with music and fun, and it's going to be on February 7th. So that is Saturday. And so you will not want to miss out on this. There's going to have the rolling king cake baby. So there will be a king cake walk every hour on the hour. And so you can have king cakes and daiquiris, mouth-watering treats from multiple food vendors, and merchandise vendors will be there as well. But the fun doesn't stop there, because you can also get a 2 golf cart parade. So there's going to be 2 different parades that will be happening. These will be golf cart parades. So not those big floats that you see in New Orleans, but these, it will still be a lot of fun. And they'll be at 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. is when the parades will be. And the grand parade with spectators will be showered with beads and cups and trinkets, adding to the festive atmosphere of Mardi Gras. So be sure to check that out. Now, there are tickets for this, so adults are $10 and children are $5. And this will be from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So go celebrate Mardi Gras and have a great time. Now, also for Mardi Gras, SeaWorld started their Mardi Gras celebration last weekend. I do have a video posted of that because I went and I checked it out. It was supposed to start the weekend before, but it was closed because, you know, San Antonio was frozen. So we are all cold. So the parks are closed. They did not open. So they did not have their opening for Mardi Gras then. But they did open this past weekend, and I did do a video for that. However, SeaWorld is going to start their Mardi Gras celebration this weekend, and that is what I am going to be doing. I am going to be going to SeaWorld on Saturday, February 7th. I'm actually going to be part of the media this time, which I'm super excited about. I'm getting my media pass, and I'm going to be able to go and check out kind of like the behind the scenes of everything. I'm going to get a lot of really great footage of the food offerings that they have. I am super excited to go because I went to Mardi Gras last year at Six Flags. This was before I started my YouTube channel, and I absolutely loved it. I had a great time. I loved everything that was there. So they are even adding more to it. It's going to be even bigger and better than it was before. So I'm super excited. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to celebrate Mardi Gras. I'm going to go to Six Flags, and I'm going to be a part of the media. It's going to be my first media event. And so I'm super excited about that. So make sure you keep an eye out for that video. I'll be posting that video on Friday. And then, like I usually do in the past, if you see my other videos, I like to do a comparison of SeaWorld and Six Flags for their different festivities that they had. I did one for Halloween, and I did one for Christmas, and yes, I'll do one for Mardi Gras as well. Now, if you've seen my video for SeaWorld, or if you watched that before I post that, you might have a little suspicion or idea on how that comparison is going to end up, but I'm not going to give any spoilers right now, so you got to go watch that video. Now, also, what else is happening this weekend? Super Bowl. So if you are a fan of Super Bowl and you're looking for a place to go watch Super Bowl, there's going to be a big watch party over at Hard Rock Cafe. Now, this, for VIP sections, you do have to spend $80 per person for a ticket. You get a beer bucket that is included with the buffet, and you also get priority lounge seating as well. However, they also have a general admission ticket for $50 per person, and that includes the buffet, and it is first come, first serve for seating. So personally, I would fork out the extra $30 to have guaranteed lounge seating and the beer bucket, but that's just me. You can also do the $50, but that's, like I said, first come, first serve, and drinks are available for an additional cost. And the doors will open up for that at 5:30. So if you want a place so you can go and watch the Super Bowl, that's a good place to go. Also, at River Center Mall, Dave & Buster's. So if you have kids as well, Dave & Buster's is a great option because the kids can go and play games. You can buy them they actually have a little pass card that you can get that has, like, you can do like a monthly pass if you want, if you can go often. If not, they have like different prices that you can do. So the kids can go and play games and everything, and then you can watch the game. There are several different TVs that you can watch it on, and every single one of them is going to be set for the Super Bowl. So it is a good, really good place to go to watch. That's very family friendly. So I'd recommend that as well. Now, also there is the River North Ice House, which is a new bar that is just minutes from the Pearl, and they will also be having a Super Bowl party on Sunday as well, February the 8th. And this is going to be a great watch party. There's going to be also a taco food truck that's going to be there as well as a pizza pop-up and more. So this is going to be a family-friendly event as well. And again, it starts at 5:30. Now, over at Hotel Contessa, game day belongs to the Riverwalk. So over at Hotel Contessa, join them at the Ambler for the Super Bowl Sunday, featuring cold Bud Lights, Budweiser bottle specials, and game day bites as well. There will be a lively atmosphere, perfect for watching, you know, every single play that's there. You can fuel up on $15 nachos, $12 wings, and $5 Bud Light and Budweiser bottle specials. And then you can catch up after the game with friends, have some great food, with that energy of the Riverwalk. So arrive early so that you can settle in before kickoff. So that is another really great option. Now, another great option for you for Super Bowl to celebrate the big game is with a guided tour. So this is something a little different. So if you want to know, like, you still want to celebrate, you know, the football and sports and everything, but you're looking for something that's a little different, maybe not watch the game itself. So they actually have where you can celebrate the big game with a guided tour that dives into humanity's enduring love of sports and competition. And over at the San Antonio Museum, where they have this, it is a special tour. You can discover ancient Olympics, which, you know, the Olympics are starting this weekend as well, before the advent of ping pong and ceremonial versions of equipment used in the different ball games at that time. So if you are interested in that, go check that out. There's going to be multiple times to watch that. So maybe go check this out earlier in the day and then go watch a game. That would be a lot of fun if you want to make a whole day, you know, kind of focused around sports and football and everything. Start off over at the museum and then head over to one of these places to watch the game itself. So I hope that you choose one of these options. If one of these options for you sounded like it was a lot of fun, or if you go to one of these options, please write down in the comments. Tell me what you thought of what event you went to and how you thought of it. If you had a good time, let me know. Share your opinions with me. Also, if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe as well, because that definitely helps my channel grow, as I am just a little itty bitty baby channel right now. I only have, like, as of right now, I have 81 subscribers. So hopefully that will grow and I will soon hit 100. That'll be my first mile marker. Trying to get to at least 500. 1,000 would be fantastic. So let's see if we can get there. With your help, I will be able to also share this video as well, so it can kind of get the word out on my channel as well. And I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, I am the key to your best vacation.